Alright, so welcome in everybody to part, what is that, 7, right? Part 7 of the Solo Saffron Spellbreaker. Today we're gonna continue in Act 3, 4, maybe 5 as well, right? In Ultimate. I don't know how far we're gonna get, I don't know, maybe like 90, 91, we'll see. And hopefully get like a Silver Sentinel set, for example, right? Yo, Targon, how are you, man? Welcome on. Mr. Grim Dawn Shit Talkers here, how are you, man? Oh, yeah, we're gonna disable health bars. I had those like on because of the tournament, right? Yeah, I think I'm playing like those, right? Only monster health bars, that's all I need. Should be fine. Why the tiny mug? I'm too weak. What do you mean tiny mug? No, I was still using this one. But, yeah, it's just more comfortable, obviously. So we were in the Blood Grove apparently. Yeah, exactly. We went up to Sora's Bastion, and now we have to do the Blood Grove quest basically, right? Like kill Bolvar, get the insignias, clear the mill, Steps of Torment. I mean, we could do that later, not now. That's Act 7, right? That is Farmers, alright. So basically only Blood Grove and Act 7 stuff, which I'm gonna do later, not now. So how did this character go so far? I think it was pretty smooth sailing, right? But now in Ultimate we might run into some issues with tankiness, so we have to like prepare. I mean, we have like enough damage, right? We just need to get tankier, like become tankier, right? Also, why is it laggy? I think it's a little bit laggy because I'm still downloading like some VODs from the tournament. Hope it's not gonna affect the stream too much. Otherwise I will have to stop the downloads, because, you know, I kinda want to do them at the same time, but they take like a long time. But yeah, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Right? So if it's too laggy for you guys as well, please tell me. But yeah, Twitch shows me like one viewer again. Like, what? Did you already leave, everybody? Or is it just Twitch being Twitch? Yeah, there's a Black Legion insignia, right? Shouldn't miss that one. Trash streams to the left. I got deleted, feels bad, man. Thanks for the 500 bits, Mr. Engineer. Thank you so much, man. Got the job I wanted. Nice, man. Congrats. That's nice to hear. Happy for you. Thanks for the PvP action. Had a blast. Nice. Yeah. The PvP tournament, I mean, obviously some things were a bit scuffed, like people unable being like to kill each other and stuff like that. But I think overall it went a lot better than expected. Like, it could have been like way worse. So yeah, I didn't expect it to like go smoother than it did actually. So yeah, it seemed to go like pretty well overall and people liked it. So as I said on Saturday, right, we might do this like we might make this like a weekly, I mean not a weekly, but maybe like a monthly thing, right? I think like once a month could be feasible. Something like that. YouTube? Oh, YouTube has like an old video there on the command, right? How to level an Arcanist. Oh yeah, hey Redon, how are you? Yeah, I don't have, like, I didn't have any time yesterday to download all the VODs and to like put something together for the tournament yet. I'm literally downloading stuff now because like earlier today I had stuff to do for university, and yesterday I had like I was working So yeah, basically didn't do much on my computer since the tournament. Lots and Cold, welcome on, welcome on. Also Shadow, how you man? Hi, what AR build would you recommend on the current patch for hardcore? Still a lightning build or another add-ons? I mean, fire might be like even easier to make, I think, than lightning. But the lightning shouldn't be that bad to make as well. When it comes to performance, I mean, all of them got nerfed like a little bit, right? I've actually not played AR on this current patch, or like also not seen other people play it too much, or like seen people do like a comparison between damage types. So I think for performance, I guess they should be pretty similar. I guess Chaos got a lot better though. Like, Chaos got nerfed the least amount, right? And Chaos was, well, not the best before, but like okay. And now Chaos might be the best. Like, do like a, I don't know, Chaos AR Mage Hunter, for example, or even Warlock maybe. I think Mage Hunter should be better though. I mean, you can just play a Mage Hunter, right? If you play a Mage Hunter for AR, you can't go wrong with that, because you have like so many different ways to do a Aether Ray Mage Hunter, right? You can do Lightning, you can do Fire, you can do Cold, you could do Aether, you could do Chaos. You could pretty much do all damage types as a Mage Hunter, so yeah, just do a Mage Hunter, I guess. But yeah, for like endgame gear, I don't know. I guess you have to like try yourself, but I mean, lightning should be fine, fire should be fine. Fire is probably even easier to put together, right? I mean, Aether should be fine. Chaos should be fine as well. Cold probably too. Not sure how much my cold got nerfed. I mean, I guess it's fine as well. Oh, physical AR? Oh yeah, physical got nerfed as well though, right? Yeah, you can do... Yeah, like physical AR Templar, right? That was very strong in the last patch as well. But also got nerfed, so yeah, I'm not sure. I guess it's still fine. I think it should still be fine. But yeah, you need to like either go like Templar or Battle Mage for that one, right? Like Battle Mage for tankiness and Templar for damage, I guess. Let's go down here, sure. Let's find the Rune Stone of Mogjogan, why not? But what if I want to know how to level an Arcanist? Well, then you press exclamation mark YouTube, right? That just died because before you could transition. Yeah, and hardcore or Battle Mage might have been a safer option, maybe? Not sure. But to be honest, if you want to play AR and you don't care too much about the damage type, I would just play Mage Hunter. Like Mage Hunter always works. Okay, where do I put these points now? So we soft cap this for pierce runs and armor and CC resistances, right? We soft cap this for dodge and DA. We could put more points into Elemental Awakening for like more Elemental Overcap, or also like more Frostburn damage. Could put more points here for more Fumble. Could put more points here for more Physical Resistance. Could put more points here for more CC resistance. Which is actually pretty good overall. I don't think these points are that needed right now. Could put more points here for CDR, could put more points here for Crit. I don't even know. Maybe... Okay, like 1 point here for Fumble seems crazy good, right? 23 points, like 23% is pretty good. And maybe put like 1 point into Crit for now. Okay. Hey Igor, how are you, man? I saw you PM me earlier. I didn't read your message yet, though. Like, I wasn't really on Twitch until I streamed today, so I couldn't take a look at it yet. I'm gonna answer you later, though. Or if you want to have me answer it right now, you can just ask a question or whatever you wrote again. I don't know what you wrote, or maybe you weren't even asking something. Alright, nothing to worry. Okay. The little icy stars around me. I should have like done a command for that, right? Like so many people are asking. It's the Beacon of Winter's Veil weapon. It's like a one-handed mace. I can show it to you in a sec here. Holy moly. This guy proc my stuff. That's crazy. Didn't even expect that. But yeah, Beacon of Winter's Veil. This one has the Winter's Veil, 15% chance on attack. Orbs that like circle around you. Right? Yo GG, how are you, man? Welcome. You thought it's Winter's Veil? No, sometimes I can actually speak proper English, you know. Winter's Veil. I think my main issue right now is like bad armor and like not the best for the rest as well, right? Basically I need to like upgrade my armor. Still wearing the level 50 Praetorian set, right? Which is a awesome set obviously, but at some point you will notice that you won't have enough armor to sustain these enemies hitting you, right? I mean, yeah, ideally I want to like find the full Saber Sentinel set while leveling to like 80 or I mean 94. Right? It's like what's that? Like a level 84 set, right? It's like a level 84 set, right? So it would be nice to have it already, but if you don't find it, you don't have it. It's unfortunately a random set. It's a blue set though, so it shouldn't be that hard to get, but no, still not target farmable, right? Oh wait, I also don't... Oh yeah, I got resistance reduction on me, right? Yeah. Sometimes I had some debuffs here on me, which made me like take more damage. Spectral Miasma. Right. Chthonic Curse saps all of your defenses. That's like a lot of minus. It's like 20% chaos reduction. That's pretty crazy. And even more lightning and poison. Pretty weird. Hey Rockbar, welcome on. Also, hey Fallen, how are you? Oh, there's the rift. Yes. I hope Mike fixed his computer, by the way. Hope he didn't like fuck up something. I mean, what did he do? Like, he pulled his... Like, he switched around his fans and pulled his hard drive while having the plug-in on his PC or something, right? And you found 3 more when you Visage today. Holy shit. How many runs did you do, though? I don't know, like yesterday he was like stuck on like trying to repair Windows and then blue screening after that, so hopefully it's fine. 15 runs and 3 visages. That's that's pretty crazy, yeah. It's very crazy actually. I think we got everything here, right? We killed Bolvar, we got the farmers, we got the 5 insignias. Alright, we can just go over to the Belgrove Rift now. And continue on the mill. Right. So just get aircon for the room. I guess. Maybe I should get some as well, but I mean, I don't know. In Germany it doesn't really, I mean, sure it does get hot, like really hot, like sometimes. But like for those few days in the year where it gets like super duper hot. I don't know if you like need an aircon that badly, just open the window, right? I mean, just close the window rather. Just have it closed. Unless you're, I mean, it depends like where you live. Like if you live like on the, like right below the roof, then it can be like really hot. If you live like lower, I don't know, like first floor, second floor, third floor, that's like fine. Yeah, I'm actually from Germany. Oh yeah, it can be a problem for electronics though, that's true. Oh shit, all these debuffs, dude, I should cleanse myself. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, totems are, and you guys probably know that totems are already like a little bit scary. And yeah, they are pretty scary in Ultimate. But they're also a pretty nice way to get loot, so you kinda wanna do them. But I mean, the Forsaken and Ancient ones can be even scarier than the other ones, right? Than the normal ones. Oh, from Fulda? Oh, nice. I mean, honestly, I only know Fulda from like driving through, like via train. Like, I'm sometimes in Hamburg in the north, and I'm from Munich. So. Yeah. So I guess I know nothing about your town, but I've been there like, I don't know, a lot of times, but I actually don't know your town. Hamburg has great hamburgers. They have like pretty great fish over there, and fish burgers are pretty nice now. I don't know about hamburgers now. Alright, another one. This one's not a Forsaken one. This should be easier, right? Yeah, only these small Chthonians spawning here, right? But yeah, Chthonians can be scary, not only because they have like tyrants in there with like huge cleavers, or the obsidian guns being like a little bit slow but like also hurting a lot, and also the oppressors, which hurt and reduce your maximum HP, right? They're not only scary because of that, but they're also scary because they have like lots of debuffs as well, actually. So you need to like watch your debuff bar when you're fighting Chthonians, so that you don't die to like a random shrine in the Bastion of Chaos, like a certain Gromdawn streamer did. Also 3 seals of bonds with the Pog. Alright, I gotta sell some stuff. I was Aether Reaper. I think it's gonna be pretty good actually, but I mean the build's not finished properly yet, so I don't know actually. I can't answer your question properly yet. But yeah, I might have enough iron belts now, right? I have like 3 million, what the heck. So if you have like enough iron belts, right? And you've like bought all your storage space, etc, right? What you can do is you can just put those 2 MI and higher only, right? And you will still get greens, but like only the actual good greens, right? Oh wait, this is not that bad, right? Or is it? Huh. It might be okay. Then again, I wanna use a Silver Sentinel set there on that in that slot, right? That's a pretty good chest though, right? It's not bad. Right, which kind of helmet do I have in my stash? Do I have like a good helmet? Otherwise I might be able like to switch around some stuff to like this and that, right?
Safe storage, no questions.
I mean, fit the mask obviously, right? Huh. Right, how would this be? Would be like 0 Fizzerance probably. So 0 Poisonous. Oh yeah, because of 30% on these, right? What was this? Poison Wit. What does this do again? It's only DA. Oh, and dodge actually, like for projectiles only though. That's kinda bad. Yeah, it's not really great. But +1 all skills is +1 all skills, right? That's not bad. On the mask. So it would be up to 1.4k armor instead of 1.1, barely 1.1. Huh. Alright, this would be another 18% Pierce Blade, right? 18% Pierce Blade. Then I would need like Poison, Pierce, Chaos. Like triple Poison, Pierce, 68%. I don't have Poison Rust, right? I have like 0 Poison Rust. It's good, but not good enough, right? Not yet, I guess. Oh yeah, the Silver Bolt. Silver Bolt has +3 all skills, yeah. That's true, but then again it forces you to like play 200 ranged Pierce, right? Because for everything else it's pretty bad. Are there any rules of thumb you should follow regarding defenses on hardcore? Always max resistance cells. I mean, you want the A as high, like high enough that you never see a chance to be crit, right? You want to be at around, I don't know, 80 to 90% chance to be hit, right? Because I think if you go above 90% chance to be hit, you will also start to get hit. I mean, to get crit rather. To get crit, right? And you never want to get crit on hardcore. I mean, you never want to get crit in this game, even on softcore. But yeah, on hardcore you will die. I mean, on softcore you will die as well, but I mean, dying on softcore doesn't matter. Or like, not that much. And armor, well, more than me right now. Like 1.4, 1.5 cap. It's probably a good number for level 86 right now. And then also make sure to like pick up a absorption skill, such as for example Maven's Sphere of Protection, right, and max that out for, at least for ultimate you need to max those out for ultimate. Flat absorption is really great as well, such as Inquisitor Seal, Ascension from Oathkeeper, or Phoenix Devotion. What else is there? Oh yeah, physical resistance. You want to have like at least 20%, I would say. The more the better. There's no like I mean 8% is like the max, but you're not gonna get to 80% on like most builds anyway. Nobody's actually using crossbows? Yeah, pretty much. Nobody, right? That's true, that's true. What else is there? Oh yeah, then you also have this debuff called Reduce Enemy Damage, right? Such as for example Nullification has it, right? This one reduces 10% of the enemy elemental damage. And there are some skills, for example like Ill Omen or Warcry from Soldier or Necromancer, that have like 20 to 25% damage reduction for all damage types, right? And those can be pretty good. Nullification is also not bad for that, but it's only elemental, right? So it's not that great. And also, yeah, like Spellbreaker doesn't have like that damage reduction time, so it's not that great in that regard. But it does have like absorption, panic buttons, etc. Right? And also, I mean, it depends. Like some enemies just have like a. I mean, if you have like maxed out resistances, things that can like hit you for lots of damage are probably enemies that are like heavy on physical damage, right? So if you have bad physical resistance over here in the third page, right? And bad armor and like no damage reduction to physical damage, then you might get hit by like, yeah, 30% of your HP, for example. Oops. Why the fuck did I cluster here? Hello? I just wanted to write dynamite there. Apparently I didn't have those set up properly. Oh, well. Do I have some of these? Yeah, 6, okay. Let's drop like 9, okay, that's fine. Wasting crystals like that, not like this. Not like these. I wonder what's my highest damage dealt so far. 110k already at level 86 with like low level weapons, right? Good Spellbreaker is trying to damage. I'm not even sure, and it's probably like an execution hit. Like execution crits. Level up faster. Just level up for it. I mean, these are good, right? For like all kinds of resistances. Definitely gonna keep them, maybe even use them. I mean, the ones I have are like really good defensively. But I'm not sure if I can continue using them. Because I do need more armor, and I need to like equip mythical gear. Even if like the quality of that is like a little bit lower than what I currently have. Feels okay, man. Feels okay, man, indeed. 21 seals, that's good. It wasn't that hot for me today, like, actually rained quite a bit today. So, and it's pretty moist though, like still pretty moist after the rain and before the rain and between the rain. But not too hot at least. Hey Soul, welcome in, and thanks. Good luck, like good luck not dying, or good Good luck not dying on a breaker. Yeah, good luck not dying to these guys, man. Alright, alright, alright. Wonka fucking ass, dude. There's an arcane. The projectile is down, right? Shit, dude, this is crazy. Oh shit. I think I put myself on a bad spot here. Yeah, like don't, if you see enemies like these spawning right in at that stage of the game, like when you have like pretty bad gear for that stage, don't try to face tank them. Don't do that. You're gonna die. You would just die. Probably. At least when your mirror is down. I think the scales are better enough. Wait. Oh, that's the Inquisitor one, right? And Venomspine, Greaves, and Gut Smasher. None of these are actually useful for me. I guess this one could be used, but Time Warped are like probably better defensively, right? I mean, neither does give me like cold damage, but yeah, Time Warped has the Fizz Rest, this one does not. This one would have Poison Rest though, which is a problem as well though. Violet Metal, I did get one. Oh, there it is. Life Blades of Decay, I mean. Okay, well, it might Blade roll. Will I go Shears? That's like definitely not worth it. But yeah, if you were like a conjurer, right, then it would be great. Alright, Carrots, here we go. And this guy's like 10 times easier than like any of those totems that we just fought. Just make sure to not stand inside this pool. That is gonna spawn right about now, or you just mirror up and just kill him, right? Yeah. Care opening a little Z, right? Pretty easy to kill him, what's that? This guy. Let's go back here. Should we skip again? Like, should we skip Asticon again? Not sure.
See anything you like?
Don't say legendaries, by the way. Don't do that. Should keep this one, right? What about this? That's bad, right? The boots might be interesting though, at least. Maybe we can use those later for, I don't know.
Why do you have to let's? I've already.
It will like depend on like what my setup will be later. And
Here, with the cult.
a slot like boots is a pretty flexible slot, right? You can just put something there that is like used for like resistance fixing, for example, right? It's totally fine to not use like a crazy good fitting, like a crazy well fitting thing there. Right, this one gives me 120 flat armor, dude. That's too good to not take it, right? Yeah, like this will give me around 120. Like jewelry armor is also global armor, right? If rings have armor, the same way as belts usually have armor, this armor will be global armor basically, right? So that's really, 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 really good actually. It also has chaos and elemental, right? That blade would go down. I think that's fine, right?
Put it to good use.
Wait, let me see if I can use the other stuff with that ring, right? So we use this and that. And this, I guess, for shoulders. I don't like the shoulders that much, but I guess it's the best we have. Unless we want to use Venom Tongue Mantle. Wait, there's another one here. It's like the same one. Which movement rune am I using? I'm just using Dreeg's Vector. It's the one that you get when you sign with Dreeg and like do the normal quest line. I got this on normal. Right, that's a good one. That's yeah, this was the crazy amulet for level 94, right? Okay. That's really good. Okay, so use those to fix. And what do we use to fix poison? I guess we might have to downgrade here as well, right? Just to like not die. The Pierce Rod is gonna be a problem though, right? Aether, Chaos, Elemental. I don't need Aether. I don't need Chaos either if I use this ring, right? The bleeders is terrible. And I can use
See anything you like?
Pierce Chaos. No, not. I mean Pierce Poison, not yet actually. Wait, did I get the
Around.
merit with these guys? Yeah, I did. Okay.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Am I gonna use Chill Strongs later? Yeah, that's the idea. Probably. I'm gonna use my colors first and then Chill Strongs later. Probably. So Poison Wit would be okay, using the Smoke Dragon's Touch, right?
I'll hold on to that for you.
This should be no problem at all. Right, 1, 2, 3. Is that still not enough? If I use these boots instead of the... I mean... Oh no, they also give you Poison, right? Poison Aether Blade. Yeah, I needed that. I need that actually.
Come see what's left of my wares.
I was crossing at something for Pierce as well, right? Also, welcome in, Lucas. How are you, man? How's your day?
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
Ah, this is flat Pierce only. I mean, that's fine, I guess. I don't need the
Put it to good use.
cold lightning, I mean fire lightning anymore. Should I use these gloves or not? Okay. Poison wit, and another time poison wit, right? Okay, so this would be barely fine. I would have a bleeding problem though. I could fix blade using this as well, I guess, maybe. And then 18 from Silk Spotch, that would be okay, yeah. Yeah, that would actually be okay, right? Also, wit is fine using the diamond from the Praetorian, right? Yeah, that's gonna be a rough decision here. Like, I don't wanna blow up Praetorian set here, or do I? I mean, my star ranks is fine, my fizz ranks is gonna be 14% only, actually. That's pretty bad, though. Higher armor should be better. 1.2. 1.6 almost. What about OA and DA? It's less DA but more OA. But also we get DA from this thingy here, right? It's kinda like the same DA but more OA. Oh wait, it's actually less OA as well, maybe not though. Wait, how? So weird. It's also less HP. +2 to mirror though. +3 conversion. What the heck is conversion even? But it's so shard? Yeah. So shard would be good for Vitality. I don't even need Vitality rest now. I'm Red Redden. See you around, man. And take care. Have fun. I would have more CDR here. Oh yeah, that one. Oh yeah, you're right. Alright. Star Pact, Conversion, Mirror. This stuff is not bad. I think I'm gonna try blowing up this stuff here. And using, like, blowing up the Praetorian set. Using these things instead. Let's try it. The worst thing that can happen is that I die, right? I mean, that's not gonna happen though, hopefully. Alright, so... I mean, if you are like unsure about decisions like these, you should not blow up your items like that. Right? This is a very risky maneuver here, but I don't want to like recraft all these items. I mean, all the components, especially not the prismatic diamond right nowadays. But yeah, this stuff is fine, right? All of these are maxed again, even Sunrise is maxed. So I can definitely pull some points now though, like I can pull 1 point here, I can put 1 point here, I can pull points here. Lots of them actually, probably. Let's do it like this, and then... Well, now I could put the remaining points either into dual blades for the Fizzrons. I have only 15%, right? That's just about the points here then. 18%, I mean that's... Not 20, but that's at least something, right? Let's put these here, let's put that here. Let's put these like over here. You wanted to troll, maybe. Alright, Alluvial Strand, let's go to Soros Bastion as well. Doctor it. I mean, that build is, I mean, if you want me to doctor that build, I can only give you the diagnosis that the build is dead. It's like trying to, like, Oh yeah, it's as if you... I don't know. You brought like a dead guy to a doctor, and the doctor should like try to revive him. But the only thing that you gave him, as like the, I don't know, like the middle finger of, I mean not the middle finger, but like maybe like the pinky finger, right, of that person. And people expect the doctor to like revive the whole person by just the pinky finger, right? How was life? How are the kids? How's Grim Dawn? Did you... Wait, you watched like almost everything of the tournament, right? I mean, I guess you had like other obligations while watching it, so you couldn't participate because of that, but... I got beaten by rude girls. Perhaps. I can feel the build right now having less DPS than before though. Like my DPS definitely went down compared to before. Because I lost like so many points on Lethal Assault, right? And... But yeah, I mean the build should hopefully be tankier today, maybe? Oh, yeah. I mean if you were playing on softcore then you probably wouldn't have to do the gear switcher that I did earlier, right? Like that I did like 5 minutes ago or like 2 minutes ago. That's probably not necessary then. Ah, I see, okay. Mike was so hilarious in the end, dude. So drunk. Oh well. It's also so funny, like at the start, I mean I checked his VOD today, and like at the start of the stream he was like, well, hello YouTube, that's gonna go on YouTube, blah blah blah, right? And then later he said like, well, I didn't even put it on YouTube because I was too drunk. Thank you, Republic. I mean, Redden won the no armor finals, right? I won the regular finals, I guess. I kinda wanna kill Markadar again to get like better weapons. To get better DPS like that. Yeah, my attack speed also suffered a lot actually from changing gloves. Like the other gloves had like 15% attack speed or something, right? And these have 0, right? They're like pure defensive. Oh, I should probably like put this on, right? What am I doing? By the way, if we do another tournament, do you guys want to do yellow only again, or green items allowed? If you allow green items though, I feel like we should do like level 30, right, not level 20. For yellow only, I think level 20 was perfect. I think the concept itself of the tournament was like the rules were pretty good. But maybe we should like not allow crafting components at all, like just no components, except for maybe those that you find or something, right? I would have exactly 0 energy regen, look at those. It's like stuck at 588 now. I'd have like some leech, right? Other than that, I have like exactly 0. It's pretty weird. Never had exactly 0. I guess it's not like exactly 0, but what's this? 0.06 actually. I mean, we could also do like a 100 versus 100 tournament, but then, well, like, we wouldn't like stream the leveling part, right? Because that would like take way too long. But like level 20, it was pretty nice to also like stream people doing the fresh characters and leveling. That was pretty fun. Like a big part of the fun, I guess. For some people, at least. Just stash it. The GD stash tournament. It's the GD stash tournament. I guess that could be a variant as well. But yeah. Not sure enough people would vote for that, right? Maybe we should do like a poll, right? We should like start a poll today. Or like tomorrow. And then have people like vote on that until, I don't know, the end of July. Or like until like the 20th of July or something like that. And then have like the next tournament like a week after the poll ended, right? Right, so end of July would be like the 26th, right? Like in 4 weeks. Or like Saturday would be like 25th, I guess. Or we do like the 1st of August, right? The 1st of August would be like the next Saturday after that. So we could do like another 1st of August tournament, right? For example. And yeah, like vote, like do a poll on like which format you want to play, right? You wanna do yellow only level 20 again, but like with no component crafting? Do you wanna do like level 30 with the mines, like with all items, right? Or do you wanna do, I don't know, the GD stash tournament or like anything else that you guys come up with, right? Apart from OnlyFans, I'm not saying. The fuck? Yeah, this guy's pretty cold resistant. I mean, he's a Yeti, right? So kind of struggling against this guy. Not gonna lie. He has a rune carved with frostbite there, which is crazy. But it's still like an offhand, right? And it lost its conversion, right? Like when it had its conversion, what was like pierce to a code or something? It was like pretty good for Rune of Hagarat, for example. Or Blade Spirits, right? Yeah, it's like a caster infiltrator item basically. It's like something you would use on like a caster infiltrator. Like for Blade Spirits and for Ring of Steel, I guess. But more importantly for like the Rune of Hagarat one. But now it lost the conversion, now it's kinda, I don't know. Oh, Mythical Life Giver Signet is actually a pretty good ring, not bad at all. Could use this instead of the other Empowered Land of Black Eyes. giving me even less damage. Lol. Oh yeah, wait, I didn't put a Survivor's Agility on this front. That's why I actually lacked some knowledge there. I'm gonna take a look at your grimtools in a bit. Surprise. Yes, okay. Just wanna make it to the next portal here and go back. And the ring is like garbage for like true endgame stuff, but for like ultimate, this level, it's actually a pretty good ring, I would say.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
Oh yeah, I could also use stuff like these, right? Resistant of Kings instead of Mythical Astral Mantle. Fire, Lightning, Stun, Pierce. Instead of Aether Chaos. Counters instead of Star Pact. I mean, Battlecry is just really good, right? Also Aether to Elemental Conversion, which it's only good if I put like 1 point in Fabric of Reality, I guess. Other than that, it sucks, right? Chaos Elemental. Aggressive Thunder. Yeah, let me actually try this instead, right? And then put like a Poison Wood here and that here, right? This one over here. This one like on here. Oh, that also Pierce one, whoops. This one here. And get the 6-foot shroud. Oh, you could just craft that, that's not like expensive to craft. 6-foot. So what was I gonna do? So I switched around to these shoulders, right? Which gave me plus, like -2 Star Pack, but +3 to Elemental Exchange. Which is overall fine, for sure. That's not like a big deal. That's definitely fine. And yeah, I don't have a component here. What am I doing? I get like the Petrify resistance, but it's really needed. I guess we just go for more DA. Or more health via Corpse Dust. And Spirit is like a tiny amount of HP as well. Not too much, but a tiny amount at least. Speaking of Spirit, I could also like soft cap inner focus now, right? Because this gives me HP through Spirit like a little bit, and also percent away and percent Spirit. That's not bad at all. Alright, let's continue in the Arskern Valley. We gotta go to, for I can also leave a portal next to the Tomb of the Archon while doing that, right? Thunderstruck of Protection. Right, that's pretty decent as well, right? Oh, these are level 94 even. They have like proper armor values. Interesting. this totem here is pretty scary. Like, whenever I do this while speed leveling, it scares the shit out of me. It might be fine this time though. Like, spawns are still RNG sometimes, right? So if you're fighting like hordes of Wendigo here, that are like arcane, time warped, whatever, then we'll probably just have to run, like trying to fight them one by one. But the spawn was actually fine. Pet builds are boring to level. Yeah, I mean, some people enjoy them because they're lazy. But yeah, for some people, including me, they're just not very active. They don't have like an active playstyle. I don't like that too much. Pets. No, pets. I still haven't watched the video, by the way. I didn't have the time yet. But yeah, thanks for the link yesterday. You're all about that StarCraft right now, I guess. Pretty hyped. You seem pretty hyped. That's not a bad thing, obviously. I'm wondering if like these are also like okay to use on breakers for like a certain amount of time. I guess you get like a good one, like very good affixes. These could be good, right? These ascended items for like more duration mirror and like crit damage while mirrors up. On the other hand, I mean, helmet's also always, well, block fat and mask,
Well
so
met.
it's kind of hard to find something that's actually better than fat and mask.
See you around.
Dr. Jax, the pug, welcome in, welcome in.
Good.
Thanks
You
for the
are
follow.
very precisely.
I don't know about these boots. They're definitely not bad though. They're pretty decent. I might be using them, maybe. StarCraft 2 is still the best esports for you to watch as well. I mean, yeah, it's definitely one of the better ones for sure. Flash. It's kind of sad. I don't even know who Flash is, to be honest. Like, I'm still out of the loop with like StarCraft stuff. I know people like Aja, Boxer, you know, those kind of people. I mean, who obviously like don't even play for like a long time anymore. I think either you want to use watch like GSL League, I think. Yo, thanks for the 100 bits, dude, per sec. Very much appreciated. Thank you. I will try to do like one per week. So those weeks, I guess. Wait, you know Adra as well? Wait, In Control died? Oh no. I actually didn't know that. I know who In Control is, but yeah. F for In Control. Who's unfortunately no longer in control of his life, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty sad, yeah. It's actually sad. Like, how did, like, I mean, he wasn't like old or anything, right? Like, why did he die? Like, how did he die? Blood, oh shit, that sucks then. Anyway, Lucius level 80, no, 94 actually, almost him. Oh, this guy is 7 levels above me, what the heck. Welcome to Ultimate, I guess. Just mirror this ability, right? And then you just kill him. I mean, we still have a pretty decent kill time against him, I think. Even though I switch around my gear to have like less DPS and like more tankiness. No. Kill speed is still fine, I guess. Or 93, yeah.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep these for sure.
Put it to good use.
And try to fit the ring maybe as well at some point. But yeah, right now I don't think I'll need to really get more. I do need more lobster, right? It's 7%. I mean, it's so much, right? It's really great. It would mess up my bleeding resistance, though. Unfortunately. And I don't know how to fix that. Unless I get to like Barrow Home and like bleeding augments, right? Like the ones from Barrow Home or the Coven, right? The Coven of the Three. I mean, not the Coven of the Three, the Coven of Agnenborg, rather. Honored with Homestead? Oh yeah, this puts them down to Honored, right? Like, Legion is still like not even close to being reared though. It's kind of bad. Should I bother trying to fight Locksmere? I mean, he wouldn't reduce my resistances to below 80% at least. Find what? Find what? What do we find?
What a curious.
And I fight Locksmere, is what I said. I was just mumbling, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think we wanna either push more Fizras or put the pawns here. I think pushing Fizras first might be more important though. Alright, so about that Locksmere guy, right? He spawns like somewhere here, to the east, the Plains of Strife. Yeah, somewhere here actually. You wanna be super duper careful. Like usually, just don't go here. Right? That's basically what you wanna do. Just don't go here until you feel like very strong and very comfortable. He doesn't spawn like all the time though. And I think this time he might actually not have spawned, right? Doesn't seem like it now. But yeah, he always spawns over here in this corner. I mean, if you're playing softcore, try to kill him. Try how you fare against him. If you're playing hardcore though, you should probably wait until you feel like actually comfortable killing him. Also, I fucked up, right? I forgot about this quest. I put the portal there, but I didn't go back there after doing the Fort Icon portal. Whoops. Oh well, happens. Which means... this is so scuffed, man. I want like to like go down here to this portal as well. To do the Spirit of McJogan quest, as well as the Bane Gargoth quest from Commons Chosen. No, I fucked that up, right, so... Might as well just go for the next portal here. Then go back and do it later, right? I mean, go back and do it. Right? Oh well. Touch the totem. What is there like a totem there as well? I just showed him. Alright, let's go back to For Icon and I'll walk back to the thing, right? The Tomb of the Archon, it's called, right? Because I definitely want to kill the boss down there, Markadar, rather sooner than later, so that I get maybe like a level 84 weapon as well. And then I'm gonna farm him later on 94s again, I guess. Let's see. Or just farm Chill Strives at 94 instead. That's probably the better thing to do. Just farm Chill Strives. Pepper love. I mean, I think farming both is like fun. Like you're gonna like farming Markadar is easier. He has like a better drop chance. Like he can only drop Markadar's sword, right? He has like no other items that he can drop. Whereas the Janaxia and Daria, they have like 3 different strives, right? Like Storm Strives, Chill Strives, and Flame Strives. They can drop, and well, Chill Strive is like only one of them, right? So it has like, so the Chill Strive itself, the Chill Strive itself has like a, I don't know, 20-25% drop chance maybe. So that's pretty low compared to the, I don't know, pretty good drop chance of Markadar's sword. Ancient Monkas. Do we want to click on that? Do we actually want to click on that? I mean, I guess we should, but we gotta prepare a bit. Kill some guys here. Give us some like room to kite. Touch, yeah, I touched it. Alright. So you wanna make sure to not stand in melee against like the monstrosities unless you have more up. So you wanna like, oh shit, there are more spawning, okay. Let's mirror up. Let's move in here. Move out. Re-engage one at a time. If you can freeze them, it's fine. Alright, seems good. Wasn't that hard actually. But yeah, you still need to like respect the totems. Like Ancient and Forsaken totems can be very scary if you don't respect them. They can even kill you. It's 20%. Sweet 1 build drop, yeah, I know, right? That was like probably the worst ancient totems I've seen, like, I don't know, in the history of Grim Dawn or something. Either you die or you don't. I mean, either you get hit and you die or you don't get hit, right? It's not 50-50 though, in this case it's like 34 to 66, right? You get hit 66% of the time, and you don't 34% of the time. If you count like DA on top and fumble, it's probably like a 50-50 actually. To get hit or not get hit on this character right now. Just dodge, right? I know, it's like, what, 66%, right? To get hit there, times 76%. What is that? That's around 50%, right? That's around 50% to get hit. And then you also can like dodge via the A on top of that. It's like another, I don't know, 25%, let's say, right? So you're basically only getting hit by like 35 to 40% of hits, right? Kinda like that. I think that's how it works. Alright, also Makadar on ultimate is not quite as easy as in lower difficulties, especially when he's like wearing a of thorns shield, which apparently he's not in this case. And they charge of frostbite though, that's not bad at all. It's level 90 though, that's a weird level. It's actually worse than the Encounters of Electrotech. Oh, because this one doesn't have attack speed, I guess. I see. It's still like literally better for basically everything compared to my beacons. Like my Beacon of Winter's Valorant. I would lose +3 to Night's Chill though. And also reduce the freeze resistance. Like this thing has 116% freeze resistance. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, on level 90 I should probably still equip that weapon, right? Sup Demigod, how you? Got Pawn's Crown on your first hot character. Nice dude, congrats. Congrats. Just get good. GG. Get good. Yeah, exactly. Gonna lose half feeders, yeah, I did. Yeah, totem time. Forsaken, okay. That's maybe something we don't want to fight alongside this flush hike, right? Oh yeah, AOM mobs, monkas. Sometimes you just gotta mirror up offensively. Alright. And we got a whopping 1 blue item from the totem again. But it's actually a Harud's Frigid Grip, which is basically a trash item, right? I don't know, this one is so bad. just terrible, right? Yeah, if you lose attention easily, then... well, you should probably play either retaliation builds or pet builds or not hardcore. The basic attack Kabbalas. I mean, the meme builds are like the best builds though, like those are the most fun. Especially when the meme builds turn out to actually not be that bad, right? That's like the best feeling ever. At least Grimdawn related feeling. Oh wait, that's the Silver Sentinel, right? That's what we want. That's the set we were looking for right now. The Silver Sentinel. The mythical Silver Sentinel mask at least already. Yeah, I still need shoulders and chest though. But yeah, even if we get it right, it might be a little bit too squish for hardcore. Because we already got like Shard of Illusion, which is like pretty nice defensively. This one, I mean the shoulders aren't bad, right, defensively. Titan's Mask, I mean we can get like the 94 version in Act 7 pretty soon as well. 94 version, okay. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I even wanna go for Mythical Silver Sentinel once I have it. Because I might just have like other items that are overall like safer to play for hardcore. For softcore though, like Silver Sentinel should be lots of damage. Like lots of additional damage through the RR on the proc, I think. And also I think it has like some conversion of like Pierce and Acid to Cold conversion.
Took you
which
long
is
enough. But it appears
pretty good as
that
well. With Castle Kabbalist, yeah, that's a pretty solid choice as well for hardcore, for sure. Yeah, Ari and Pox, yeah, seems good. Ari Pox, maybe Sigil later, depending on like the gear you use later. But yeah, like Ari and Pox is like good enough already. You don't even need Sigil that badly on Kabbalist, I guess. Maybe for like last year later, but my XP pot has faded. I don't have an XP pot on this character. Like I don't have access to XP pots on this character rather. This is a solo self-found character, so like solo self-found Grim Dawn style, not solo self-found PoE style, so yeah, meaning no shared stash basically. Hello, okay, please. There we go. Like true SSF, whatever you want to call it, yeah. I mean, otherwise, like all of my builds would be like solo self-found, right? Like PoE style solo self-found. I mean, basically playing Grim Dawn is already like playing solo self-found unless you trade, but like trading is not like the same thing as in PoE, right? It's not as easy to trade in this game. I'm sure it's possible, but it's not like easy. Yeah, exactly, like people play, like I think most people just play Grim Dawn solo self-found anyway. Like the account-based solo self-found at least, not like char-based. Shadow Stalker belt. Shadow strike, shadow dance, pierce damage, pierce percent, and melee dodge. Yeah, I kinda need to get rid of those belts at some point, right? It's not that great. It's like okay-ish, but not that great. I mean, ideally I would probably want to have like the green belt from the... what are they called? Gargoyles, right? The gargoyle belt from Forgotten Gods. Or like a Spellbreaker belt. Wouldn't be that bad either. Yeah, it's like single player versus multiplayer basically. Grim is obviously a single player focused game, and PvE is a multiplayer. I mean, you still like play alone lots of times, I guess, like in a single party PvE, but the game's set up to have trading and servers, etc. So it's like basically multiplayer. Or like economy focused game, yeah. Like I mean the main thing about multiplayer and PvE is just the market, right? Like if you wanna play the same build as like everybody else, then the gear for your character is probably gonna be like super expensive, right? So if you're like playing, I don't know, some kind of niche build that it's still strong but not too many people know of it, then the gear for that build might be like pretty cheap to get, right? Yeah. It's kinda fucked up. Mountain dual blades, should be good, right? Yeah, should be good. I don't really have like too many skill points remaining though. Like I'm 89, so I'm gonna get 2 more on level 90, I think. And then from that point on I'm gonna get 1 per level only, so it's really only like 12 points remaining through levels. And then some skill points through other stuff in Ultimate now. Like there are some ways to get even more skill points in Ultimate. Not only hidden path, but also other stuff. This guy has still a fumble. If you're having trouble killing this guy because of his fumble, don't stand inside his pool, right? I have no idea what kind of build it is, Demigod, but yeah, it sounds like something that not too many people play. So now I die. What do you mean now I die? What do you mean now I die? I mean, I personally like Last Epoch. But Last Epoch is still like in beta, right? So I could release as like a bad game, but I mean, even if it released like as a not as great game as PoE and Grim Dawn, it's not gonna be as bad as Wolcen, because it's already better than Wolcen in beta, at least in my opinion. I mean, what else? I mean, people are omega lolling at D3 for good reason, but at least D3 is like a working RPG, right? Or like a working arcade game, I guess, because you don't really have to like think about builds. But if you actually just like enjoy RPG combat and want to that, then D3 is not bad. Right? And Titan Quest is like Grim Dawn 0.5, right? It's like the predecessor, so you can feel that. Like some things are a little bit different in Titan Quest compared to Grim Dawn actually, and some might even be better in Titan Quest, like depending on like how you like them. But yeah, I mean, other than that, in my opinion, it's just like worse than Grim Dawn and very similar. But yeah, Titan Quest is like fun to play if you're like burn out of Grim Dawn for sure. But I think out of like all the others that we mentioned, yeah, like Last Epoch should probably be like the best one. I also have like a small video about Last Epoch on YouTube as well. You can also check that out first and then decide if you want to. But yeah, there's a sale, right? So it's maybe like a good time to pick it up. Or like Van Helsing, yeah, Van Helsing's also not bad. Like Van Helsing and Torchlight 2 are also like two very nice and fun ARPGs for like a one-time playthrough at least, I think. And then you also have like what, Inquisitor Nurture, what it's called, like the Warhammer thing, right? Which is also like probably fun for like a one-time playthrough if you're like a Warhammer fan, right? Like a Warhammer 40k fan. Yeah, once you spawn these tyrants, you should like cut the tyrants first, right? Or mirror up. Either way, it's probably gonna work. Although the poison shotgun that he does sometimes is a little bit scary, so make sure to have like a heal ready against that or move out if you don't feel comfortable taking it. Yeah, like Inquisitor is, I think it has gotten a lot better, but yeah, it was pretty bad at release, that's true. And Dawn of War 2. Yeah, Dawn of War 2 is also like great. Like I love the campaign in Dawn of War 2. But other than that, I prefer Dawn of War 1 actually for like actual multiplayer gameplay or like single player skirmishes as well.
You've returned. So our great Good, you're back. Have a moment? I struggle.
Yeah, compared to Dawn of War 1, which was like a proper RTS for multiplayer.
My father and I were part.
And I mean, I played it like even more than StarCraft,
See anything you like?
to be honest. Like I played Dawn of War 1. It's like Dawn of War 1 is like probably my most played RTS game ever. But yeah, Dawn of War 2 was fun for the campaign, but other than that, not as good as Dawn of War 1, obviously. Also, Logorian's shooters can be like pretty good for defense, but like, mostly for AR builds or Ignifer builds, right? So yeah, actually gonna sell it here. Rift Torn Greaves, I mean these don't fit at all, right? The belt is interesting, but if you don't play Pierce, I don't think it's good enough, right? So let's sell it here as well. Perdition is a It's like obviously super good for like acid oath keepers. But other than that, it's kind of like, or like it used to be like a all-purpose set. Now it's a little bit more of a oathkeeper set. But like pre-Forgotten God, it was actually like an all-purpose tanky slash acid set. Which could also be good for leveling. I guess I'm not gonna use it now, right? No, probably not. Probably not. So there are some things that are actually pretty scary on Ultimate compared to normal and elite, such as the hidden path, right? Do I want to do it here already? I'm not sure actually. I also need to like get more armor absorb. I should just do Act 5 first, like some stuff here. Yeah, like Titan Quest is for sure like worth it to get when it's like on sale, definitely. Or even when it's like not on sale, it's like worth it to get. Like you get good value out of your investment for sure. Maybe not for the expansions, but like for Anniversary Edition, definitely. 5% away. Oh, and the Dogorians. I mean, yeah, that was because of the aggressive prefix, right? Like aggressive prefix plus the base percent away that it has, right? It has like 3% base, and I think aggressive can like roll up to. It's like an average 4% or something like that roll as well. So if either the aggressive high rolled or the base high rolled. If you, I guess if like both high rolled, you could get like 9% away, right? Pretty sick. And Titan Quest is a little bit different for endgame. But yeah, it's... I kinda agree, Fibo. But... there are some things in Titan Quest that are still... better or like more fun for... lots of people, I guess. Alright, let's continue here. So we are at the Wald, right? The Gloom Wald. Yeah, let's continue on to just the Agenborg and Berholm and get the augments there, right? I already have like pretty good DA though. That's actually pretty nice. Like Nightblade has so much DA, it's crazy. Like you got so much through Shadow Dance and then like even more effective DA through Blade of Shadow, right? Also here in Ultimate you want to make sure to go to this house, right, and the Gloom World, and click on the Nane's stash and get that lore note here, which will then like open up another area for you. Or like make it able for you to use dynamite to like open up another area. Because Signet of Astral Illuminations. This one might be... it's not cold damage, now it's like lightning physical. Also has attack speed though. It's not a bad item for sure. But it doesn't really fit Spellbreaker that well. Over 5k unique items on this game. I don't know. Just go to grimtools.com/database and check on the number, right? I don't think it's... I don't know. Is it 5,000? Wait, Kubacabra... What the heck? This is the nightmare, right? If you go here and you fight Kubacabra at level 8, like you find Kubacabra right away at level 89, right? So you should definitely not fight this guy at this stage of the game, right? At least not on hardcore. If you're playing softcore, just do it, right? That said, we're gonna try him anyway, right? Just need to like clear out this area a bit. So the main problem is gonna be that I'm not gonna deal like any damage to him, right? Because Kubacabra is like super cold resistant. And like it's already like bad enough that we already meet him here at like level 89 and we have like no proper gear. But at least like he's gonna be like a lower level as well, so like the level's not really the problem. The problem is rather that he is like super cold resistant, right? And I don't have like good gear. But yeah, let's pull him here. So this guy's gonna split into 2 and then again into 2 and then again into 2, right? So we don't wanna... Also he has like these healing pools, right? You don't wanna like stand inside. But yeah, you can already see that I deal like no damage to him. So this is a very bad idea, like a super bad idea. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we just should abort this, right? As I said, like, this is, oh yeah, he's like super cold resistant, we don't deal like any damage. Yeah, don't do this at home. The chance to reappear is like super high. On a cold blood at this stage of the game, don't do it. Oh my fucking god, dude, like look at that. Mirror and cluster him to death, right? That's like the way to kill him. But now he's splitting, right? Splitting once, splitting twice. Stop dying and yeah, just kill him, right? Just kill him for now. Just kill him. I wanna make sure to like kill only one of them right now. I don't want like to fight. I don't wanna like fight 4 of them at once, right? I'm like fine fighting 3 of them maybe at once, but not 4 of them, right? So you wanna make sure to not like kill the other big dude after killing one of them, to make the fight like a little bit easier at least. Right. Now we wanna kill the 2 newly spawned smaller ones, because they won't split another time. Well, if you can, for somehow, like, I don't know. If you can't keep track of them, right? So we gotta, like, kill this dude here, right? So not stand outside the pools, otherwise they will heal too much. Like, the pools... It's not about the damage that you take, it's about them healing from the pools. Oh shit. Whoops. Alright, one down. Okay. Like once you kill one of them, it's like a lot easier actually. Two of them down. Now this guy is gonna split in a sec. When we kill him and don't stand like inside all the pools. I mean, just like mirror him down, I guess. There we go. First burn killed him. I gotta find the two last ones. Too many pools, dude. I don't even do any damage. What is this? Nani? Omae wa mou shindiru, Kuba-sama. Oh yeah, he's dead. There we go. Back from, thank to the Prime. Very much appreciated. Thank you. So yeah, that would be how you kill Kubacabra, but it's a little bit sketchy, right? Don't do this at home, unless you're playing softcore. If you're playing softcore, then just do it. Also, don't forget that he doesn't only drop his pants, which are like crazy good. Actually, we got the chances, which are perfect for us. These give us like +3 to lethal assault, and also glacial prefix is like, well, cold damage. Of Psyche is like terrible, it's only like flat spirit. But at least the glacial prefix is like a rare one, and now these Nemesis pants will actually always drop with like at least one rare affix, right? So that's pretty good now on this patch. Also, don't forget to make sure to like clear out like a big fighting area before you fight him at this stage of the game, right? As you could see. And then also make sure to not forget where he actually spawned, so that you walk back there and then get his Nemesis chest, because these guys must have a chest, right? These Nemesis monsters, and those chests contain like blueprints, legendary items, right? Pretty good. So this one over here. Nemesis Trove, actually. Or in my case, they will just give you like one blue. Actually, that's a belt as well there, or like a pair of pants rather. Mythical leggings of arcane currents. And these are not bad at all, actually. I would probably use these if I didn't find the Kuba pants, right? My streaming schedule, it's like Monday. Like my usual streaming schedule is like Monday, Wednesday, and like a third day on the weekend, like Friday or weekend. But sometimes it's a little bit different, and I do post that on like whenever it's different. I do post that on like my Discord all the time, and also I always post on Discord like which third day of the week I'm gonna stream at. But yeah, like usually I just stream Monday and Wednesday, and like the third day and Monday and Wednesday I won't like post on Discord unless like the second I'm going live. I mean, I always post when I go live, the very second I go live. I post it on Discord as well. So, I mean, yeah, like TLDR, just join my Discord, right? Just like, yeah, should be over here, right? Much needed in these days. I mean, yeah, that's kind of true, I guess. But yeah, glad you enjoyed the stream. Oh, there's an arcane in here, right? These Wendigo arcanes are like more cast, or by the way, because they, unlike other arcanes, they tend to use their arcane projectiles like earlier than other arcanes. So yeah, if you don't like perma-freeze them like I did, it's kind of RNG whether you freeze them or not though, sometimes. Well yeah, you should like be very careful around those Wendigo arcanes, because they tend to like arcane you earlier than other arcanes. I don't know, maybe something like that, I have no idea. But yeah. Or like, I did know it at some point, but I forgot it again. What's the exact like second initial timeout on that?
Please.
For those, but yeah, 4 instead of 7 might be right, yeah. That sounds about right. Alright, so over here we have Nani's stash, right, which you can only access if you got the lore note that we got earlier, right? And also we have this Arcturus, the hidden cursed smith here, which only has 1 item that you can craft, the Heart of Darkness. And you need a black tether for that, and this and that, right? So you should probably do it actually, because, well, you only need 1, but you should craft 1, because you will need this one later for a secret quest line. I mean, it's not that secret, right? Everybody knows it. It's like the local set quest line, like the local quest line that you need to do to farm Dark One set, to farm local set, and some other stuff, right? These are like not bad pants, but I mean, I found so many like good pants now actually. It's kind of crazy.
Scrap metal.
So Black Tallow needs like 3 rift stones, right? So 3 rift stones need a bunch of these rotting bloods. 25, okay, that should be enough, right? Also, how many crystals do I have? I don't see crystals. I mean, I know it says like 71 here, but that's like with my shared stash. Okay, 63 actually. Damn, I have like none of my shared stash right now. Feels bad, man. Broke again. 3 seals, right? Okay, perfect.
Back any blueprints you find. I'll give you a good price for what we've got left. See you around.
Yo, Capital, how are you? I don't have a... I mean, I could give you like an 89... Wait, actually let me go for 90 first and I'll switch around the weapon. Then I can give you another new, like fresher grimtools, right? Because I'm not using Praetorian set anymore, as you can see. And I also got this one for level 90, so... Yeah, I think at level 90 I'm gonna switch around. Also, these are level 92. Interesting. Wait, is there like level 92 and level 94 tier? I guess there is. It's like the lower tier, like lower level tier. Not sure if that's like a good or a bad thing. On the other hand, once I'm like level 94, I can probably like easily... And also like found some items obviously. I can probably like easily kill Kubacabra again, like easier than the last time. Also got a hand on this quest, whoops, Sacred Ashes, right? Then do the Sacred Ashes, then do the Bane Gargoth kill as well as the Spirit of Mogdrogan from the Rift Gate. Then cleanse the spirit, I mean the Mogdrogan Shrine, right? And then kill Mogdrogan, I'm just kidding. Not today at least. Probably later though at some point. Like Spellbreaker should be definitely strong enough to kill Mogdrogan as a class, like for sure, should be easy actually. Once you have the proper gear. It's mostly about the gear. Like the bosses get harder as well, but level 94 gear is like a bigger jump for your character's performance than, I don't know, like level 110 as compared to level 100 for enemies, for example. So I guess when you're around like, I don't know, level 83 or 93, the game is kinda like the hardest. Actually at level 100 it becomes like easier again, once you have the gear at least. Like if you don't have the gear it's obviously even harder, but... Well, the game is also pretty hard at like level 90, I mean 49, right? When you're not able to equip level 50 stuff yet. 49. .95 or higher? I don't think so. I mean, there's one item that requires you to be level 101. And there's also another item that reduces your level requirements of items by 1. So you can actually equip it when you're level 100. But I mean, those are kind of like meme items. Yeah, that might be true actually, Audios. There might be like some affixes for like green amulets that require level 95 or something. Maybe they fixed that though, but maybe actually it's intended and it's still like level 95. Yeah, that might be true actually, like 1 or 2 items requiring level 94, I mean 95 instead of 94 because of some affixes. I've seen some as well, but I don't have, like I didn't see any recently. So maybe they fixed that actually, or like changed that around to not be like that anymore. Not sure.
Iron well spent.
Whatever it is you think you're doing here, you are in the wrong place. If you see what I can.
So yeah, I need level 90. I need to get level 90 number 1 because of augments, right? I have these already at the Revered, but I can't use their augments because, well, I'm not level 90. Same thing for Barrowholm. Barrowholm augments for weapons are gonna be like a huge upgrade actually. But I still have like Nature's Harvest here, which is, I mean, it's not terrible, but like other items, I mean, other augments are like so much better actually. A cool pet build. If you want a cool pet build, you want burning skeletons, try out more Kabbalas, which is on YouTube as well, or like in the forum page or the Google Doc, right? Other than that, I mean, Conjurers are like the overall better and safer options to play pets, I would say. Just play around. What's it called? Like Blind Fiend and Briarthorn and the dog, right? And the Raven as well, I guess. Basically everything in Conjure. I mean, not Blind Fiend, what am I saying? Blind Fiend is Necromancer, right? But like, yeah, Briarthorn, dog, Raven, that stuff. Oh yeah, that's true as well. Maybe yes. That's true, that's true. I mean, blue items require like, usually like 2 levels below purple items right now as well, right? For example, this one requires level 82, whereas legendary items in that like lower mythical tier require level 84, right? And in the like higher mythical tier, blues require 92 instead of 94 as well. And yeah, green items are, I mean, depends on the affixes, depends on the base, depends on the UI, right? Like kinda in between somewhere. Shit, almost died. Holy mother monk, why did I almost die to her though? What is this? Okay, Genax is actually scary. Sometimes. You guys hear it here first. Or maybe not first, but you know. You now know. Don't do this at home. Or like be wary when you do this. But is this because she had a Dread Walker cover giving her like an additional 310% vitality damage? Maybe it is, right? Like this one was boosting her damage by a lot, I think. That's weird. I mean, or crazy rather. What else, dude? Just level up. Just level up, right? Or blooms. Feels good, man. Feels blue, man. Alright, so I got Bargol has like tons of debuffs as well. You can save nullification for that. Also, you shouldn't fight that guy alongside other elites, like I am right now. What the heck is this? Well, why are you attacking our score? A mighty Pog. Yeah, Bargol is one of these scarier bosses here in the item box, so please also respect that guy. What did I do here? 1 point here actually. I want to do this like a long time ago. This is max now, right? Yeah, it's also like 60% fumble, dude. What the heck? And a bagel set piece. Interesting. Would have been good if you were playing like infiltrators, right? But I'm not, or like Blade Master. So last point goes where? Maybe more fumble? Or less cooldown on this, maybe. Yeah, I should probably put Mirror to 7. Like 7 out of 10 is a pretty nice sweet spot for Mirror, because like every point up to that gives you like minus 2 seconds cooldown. And then the points between 7 and 12 give you like minus 1 second. So those are like just half as good. Yo, Henkel Tank, how are you, man? Welcome on, welcome on. Farming blooms. Here's a bloom, man. Indeed, indeed. But yeah, like the closer you are to actual endgame, the more like important it's gonna become to nullify yourself, not the enemies, right? To nullify yourself from debuffs. So like keep an eye on your debuff bar sometimes when you're fighting enemies. If you have like lots of them there, just use nullification on yourself, right? And then there are also like some specific bosses, like specific knife debuffs that you want to cleanse as well. Which I guess in the end just comes down to experience, right? Like to you checking up every single boss on grimtools that you feel like is hard to kill. I promised at 90, I did, and it's gonna happen in a sec here. Just let me get the portal. Don't worry. Let me get the portal. Let's port back to like the Covenant, for example. And
Come see what's left of my wares.
Shrewd. Screw the Shrewd. I guess so, yeah. So we're gonna equip this weapon right. I have like crazy chaos and aether rust now. Do I even need that? It's still like more damage, right? I'm gonna lose +3 to not chill, which is fine. I would say. Nature's Harvest.
See you around.
Nature's Harvest is what? Homestead, a rare augment. Okay. Let's go there. Oh, what the heck? You baited by portal. FOV? What is FOV?
Safe storage. No questions asked. It's safe with me. Promise.
Fog of War.
Do the
Yeah.
best I can with what I've got.
What is this? Wait, you GG stash Fog of War?
Bring me back any blueprints
Fuck.
you find.
I mean, why not? But it's weird. Never heard that before.
Iron well spent.
I didn't even know you could do that. Wait, grimtools or not? Grimtools link? Level 90 grimtools link. Hello. Wait, why did it not save the folder this time? That's so weird. Alright. My games, Grundon, save main. Beginner Sandy. There we go. Yeah, you can just grimtools the map, that's true. No need to like GG stash the map. Build, right? Okay, let's put the level 90 link here as well. There we go. Okay, what do we do? Oh yeah, I still want to go for Barrelholm actually. Because I want to get revered with them and get their like good augments. I don't really need Covenant's augments to be honest, like I just need the poison, like the poison rust is so much better anyway. The pierce rust, I don't need a pierce rust that bad anymore, right? And there are like other things giving you like 7% pierce and something else on top, right? Also there's like pierce chaos and the Coven, but like I don't need chaos rust if you have Markadar's weapons, right? Just curious, do you have a preferred spot you go to? If you wanna grind Aether Crystals. Yeah, just do Warden's Lab usually. Or like you go to Warden's Lab and then you go back until the shrine. Like between the Rift Gate and the shrine you have like I don't know, something like 13 crystals. It's like a really quick run. Has like pretty good yield. You could also go to, like, additionally to that, you could also go to Arcovian Foothills and just clear like the 3 to 4 crystals that are usually like very close to the shrine. I mean, very close to the Rift Gate. On top. I guess it kind of like depends on like how fast your computer is like with resetting the game. If it's like very fast with resetting, then you just need to do Warden's Lab. Like the part from Warden's Lab Rift Gate to the shrine, like backtracking to the shrine. That should be like the fastest per second, minute, whatever you want to call it. If your game is like, or like if your computer is quick at reloading the game, right? Like resetting the game. If it's slow, then should probably do like a Kovian Foothills on top or something else. Or maybe like the rest of the Warden's Lab, for example. I mean, if you also like want to farm dungeons, like actual endgame at the same time, like places like Port Vebri are pretty nice for that, right? But Port Vebri seems to be like better for Aether Cluster and Aether Shard farming than Aether Crystal farming, right? Yeah, you could go to Port Lagberry as well. But like if you just need crystals and nothing else, just do Wardens, like the run between, yeah, the Warden's Rift Gate, Warden's Lab Rift Gate and the Shrine. That is definitely the fastest for only crystals. I should probably get more. Oh yeah, I need the bleed res augments from Burrowholm, right? Get those instead of the Pierce, like Bleed Pierce or something would be great, I guess, but that doesn't exist, I think. But they have like 12% bleed, right? So I can use at least one of them and then sit around the rings to the lifesteal one. That would give me like HP and lifesteal, right? Should be pretty good. I don't have this actually. In my personal stash at least. And let's kill this guy. Rest in peace, Ugdal. Yo, Mage Lord band. That's a really good find, but not for breakers. Like Mage Lord band is part of the 2-piece Mage Lord ring set, which is awesome for Aether builds, especially like melee Aether builds, like Krieg builds for example, right? It's really great for those. For casters, not so much actually, unless you need the conversion, because yeah, this has elemental to Aether conversion, and the other ring has that as well. So we get like up to, I don't know, up to 60% on both, right? Like I think they can roll between like 20 and 30% conversion, right? That's pretty good. Yeah, just like farm, I don't know, 300 crystals there, and it shouldn't like take an hour even, probably. totem. I'm gonna kill the other stuff here first, right? Yeah. Oh shit. Reflect and Wendigos. Alright, let's nullify the Reflect guy. The Wendigos are actually even scarier, but we're fine. Coven Stratagem, Bone Snap Gavel, Trash. At least for the split trash. Pharaoh main leg plates. Those are like lead slash lightning, promise strike pounds, right? Kind of weird pounds actually. And Imperious of Shadows, doesn't of Shadows give you like a Nightblade skull? It does give you Shadow Strike. But that's like the wrong ring. The Vine Ring is only kinda good on like I guess like Acid Witch Hunters or something like that. Or Dervishes maybe. Okay. That's one bloom down, one big bloom. Also I fucked up, like I should have went for the portal first, like put a portal here and then walked and gotten the Barrow Home portal, and I have to walk all this way again. Unless I went back inside. But I mean that's kinda bad as well because there's like nobody, like no enemies to kill there. At least I can kill some enemies by walking this route here. Oh yeah, also we gotta rescue the witches, right? Should be like around here. Actually forgot about them earlier. There we go. Open the rift gate. Seems good. Mighty Creeping Ring of Readiness. Well, if this was a living ring instead, it would be a lot better. Also, yeah, since we are like an elemental build, like a cold build, right? Farming living rings is not a bad idea. Like, I mean, you want better rolls than like Mystic of the Boar. That is trash. But even something that gives you like some kind of resistances, like Imperious, right? Or Fortitude is, I believe, flat physique. So that's not, I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible either. So this ring, for example, can be like you used already. The Obsidian Seal right now is probably still better though. Yeah, for sure. But if you get like crazy rolls on these can definitely be better than like most other rings actually. Cut throats of spawns. That's like double pierce roll, but it's a soldier. I mean, it's not bad for blade masters, I guess. But you only want to roll this for the asset of fizz conversion, right? Oh, I don't know. Wait, of Abrex. Wait, that's like a new suffix, isn't it? Abrex focus. I've never seen this before. Wait, that's not new, right? Just never got it, I guess. Yeah, it's not bad, right? That's pretty good. It's old. I've never seen it. Or like I feel like I've never seen it at least. Abrex focus. Interesting. Maybe I just sold all of them all the time. Just like this one. That's some vanilla effects. Oh well. Oh wait, the grimtools link I sent you is actually scuffed.
I can't open.
Oh well. I have to like put this back to 10 points. Whoops. Oh well, I'm gonna fix that later, I guess, once I'm done with this stuff here and have the augments from Burrowhome as well. I think it's 7k though, that's a lot, probably too much. I should check bounties, oops. Hello Eolos, how are you? Welcome on, welcome on. You're not gonna be level 94 today, what are you even expecting? Not sure what you were expecting, to be honest. Worth building or will it suck? I don't think it's gonna suck. But I'm not sure it's gonna be like super duper great. But it's also something I wanted to try at some point. Or like I would like to see someone try. So I would say go for it. Like it can't be that bad, right? It has like Nightbringer, right? Like a build with Nightbringer can't be that bad. But on the other hand, it has Rot Guys set, right? And builds of the Rot Guys might be pretty meh. But it does fit very well together on the Archon, so... From 9 to 69. Wait, that's a double rare, right? That's why it showed up. Archons of the Abyss. It's like a trash item though, right? It's still trash. I don't know, these like double rare preserver items drop like so rarely. And even if they drop, they're like still trash most of the time, right? It's kinda crazy how bad they are. Because like double rare doesn't mean double good, right? It can mean like two affixes that don't like fit each other at all. Exactly. I mean, on a preserver base, one of them has to be good, right? Because like there's no like wrong preserver like affix on a preserver item, because there's no base anyway. But yeah, I mean, one of them can still be bad, and then the base is bad, obviously. So it's like a one out of 3 is good and 2 out of 3 is bad. It's a thing. So yeah. Oh well. Brawler's gloves, rhyme forged. That's stuff good. This is for I used this on the I used to use this on the Aether. I mean the lightning ray, right? The ALR Mage Hunter. It's like a budget for Lex areas. True. But yeah, in this case it's useless. Oh, Monk has posture check. What is this? I'm sitting like a hobo right now. There we go. Everybody check your posture. Sit like a banana. Yeah, that's not good, dude. Don't sit like a banana. You're almost vertical. Lol. You hurt my dad? Well, I'm not obviously. Oh, yeah, do as you please. I mean, I only said like check your posture, not like change your posture. If you don't want to change your posture, feel free to not change it. I would not advise that if it's bad, but yeah. You're wrecked by dad. You would get wrecked by dad then. I don't. Yeah. As you would learn from me how to not pronunciate English, I guess. Rainbow damage and rainbow resistances. Right, is that your posture? Like rainbow damage? English is a dumb language anyway. It's like probably one of the most chaotic languages in the world for sure. I feel like English has so many influences from like so many other languages that is like a mishmash of basically everything, except for maybe like, I don't know.
God bless you.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's like. Not a mishmash out of that. I don't know. It's so mixed. That's crazy. I mean, it's not like a bad thing. It's just pretty chaotic. Pretty chaotic, right? But then again, it kind of. I guess like people like speaking English can't be like as much of like a language Nazi as some people can be like in other languages, right? Because there are like so many ways to like say the same thing in English, actually. In German it would be like th as an s, like they would say like z's instead of that's, right? It's like the German, like a true German pronunciation of English. It's like every th is an s. Because we don't have like a th in German. I don't know why, like literally every German that didn't like learn how to speak th properly when they have English classes says like an s instead of th. That thing over there, yeah, exactly. That's like that thing over there, like proper German English. That thing over there, yeah, that's like the classic one. V instead of yeah. Yeah, the whale thing doesn't exist in German either. I just tend to like use that too often in English actually to like try to differentiate. Like I don't know, like I try too hard sometimes when I speak English, I guess. That's why we have like rasping wines and winter's whale, right? And the stream. Howdy, Dureka, howdy. You're not even K Kona, stop pretending. So my Uzvin build still viable? Should be, yeah. And it's like a little bit worse than back then, but should still be good. Should still be like able to kill Crate, for example, for sure. Dude, I just remember like what happened to Mr. K Kona. Like he used to be like Mr. K Kona alias. What has happened to that? Like he used to use like K Kona at literally every sentence. I mean I don't miss that alias, but just saying like what happened to that? There's some reasons behind that, K-Kona. Alright. Yeah, same in German. Same in German, ABS. It's literally the same in German. Like this letter would be like the English. Like that's like the German, like a German V is like the English V, right? It's like the same. Like the, you know what I mean. Like the German W is like the English V, basically. So yeah, in that way I guess like German and Russian are like the same. Generals of Renewal. That good? Generals is decent. Renewal is like energy or something, or like health regen, right? Health regen actually. Oh, that's like like whale. Oh, interesting. So let's just sell all of these, right? I don't need them, do I? And I could like check for belts, but like these belts are trash for Spellbreaker anyway. Unfortunately. And Dreadlords has lifesteal though. Sad. Oh, Soul Trollers beat the game. Pog.
Put it to good use.
Okay. So how much more do I need to be revered here? Still 5k more, holy moly. That's not good. Alright, let's do some bounties now. Joknar. What the fuck is Joknar? I think it spawns like in a cave of Silvaria, right?
We've always had,
I think it actually spawns like there. Right, we can also grab the Unblock Fetish, right? And the Silvaria cave was like next, like had the spawn location over here, right? And it didn't reset yet. Still 0-0, he's bad man, dude. Two Nightbringers. Wait, 3 rings and 50 runs? That's actually not bad, dude. That's not even bad. That's like okay, that's like average, I would say. I'm probably like above average, I don't know. Oh, wait. What happened to the score update? Joknar spawns like over here, right? There, wait, where's Joknar? Wait, I thought Joknar spawned like in here. Maybe I'm wrong though. Score update. What do you mean, like April Fool's score update? That might be true. Wait, let me actually Google who Joknar is. Joknar Grimdawn. Bounty Joknar. Oh, it's actually not that's like another thing. Okay, I was thinking of the wrong guy then. Joknar is actually a leaf main alpha, not a tree. Okay, but you can like spawn outside of this cave as well. Like Rodot said here, and then like 3 other spots. Okay, okay. So Joknar can be either somewhere here. Well, he's not here, obviously. Then he can also be here, here, and here. Okay. Yo, Vasco, how are you, man? Welcome on, welcome on. Why am I so late today? What do you mean so late? That's like my normal streaming time. So thanks for the follow, Borrow Beast 20. Welcome on, welcome on. Do I have to reset for this guy? I might have to. I didn't check this one yet. But yeah, I probably have to reset, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's reset real quick. Russian sounds the same phonetically as in Hebrew. Interesting. Right, how does it sound in Hebrew then? Not like sh, probably, but different. Oh, the same? Oh, what? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that's what. Oh, yeah, okay, I understand now. Dude, Russian has like so many different sounds, it's actually crazy. I was pretty confused when I was in St. Petersburg. I had like no idea. I mean, I had like no idea what people were saying anyway, because I don't really know Russian, but... Yeah, there are like so many letters that are basically all sh or ch or sh or whatever. I have no idea, that's... I don't know. I didn't properly understand them. Like, or I didn't properly understand the difference at least. Alright, Joknar, where are you? I'm just killing these plants as well. Because they give you blooms, and also because they give you living rings, right? And you wanna get some good living rings here, hopefully. Well, maybe not. Oh, there he is, Joknar. So let's kill Laria, right? Or rather save her, I guess. You can choose to either kill her or save her. If you kill her, you have like another boss to farm for chest drives. If you want like some more... what is that like? Like you don't have to do like the same thing over and over, right? You can like rotate between 2 different bosses at least, and not only like one boss, right? Or you save her and then you get a free Wendigo Spirit. In this case, since I'm a breaker and I might wanna...
I don't know.
Farm different bosses for that. Let's kill her. But she can be pretty scary sometimes, so prepare to use mirrors or clusters if needed. Always kill her because she has an annoying voice. Dang. Привет. Привет, Хорошо. Что? Wait, what does S say now? Добрый день. It's kinda a good day, not really maybe? I don't know, maybe that's like another Slavic language that I just said. Спасибо, right? That's kinda all you need to know. I mean, not really. You should know more if you wanna go there. Or like, it's like fine only knowing that, going there, but if you wanna like stay longer in Russia, I guess you should like know more, right? Polterius. Where the fuck is Polterius? Gotta go with that one as well. Right, another fetish? I don't need another fetish, what the heck? Okay, comrade. I mean, yeah, of course it was a joke. Don't worry. Polterius. Grimdon. Polterius spawns. Oh, and the cellar. Oh, the cellar. The cellar is pretty monk class actually. We gotta kill these guards anyway. So let's go for the rift, for the Uggenborg stuff here. Mena Zavod, Kak was Zavod. What does that mean? Kak Zavod, Kak was Zavod. Kak da? Ah, I see. I mean, my pronunciation probably sucked ass, but it's okay. Kak was Zavod. Alright, so kak means what, right? Duh, okay. Oh yeah. Gotta kill this guy again, right? Ah shit, notification used like a retard. Zero but debuffs only. That's terrible. Yeah, you wanna like use notification here, right? Against all the fumble. Holy shit, yeah. And also the RR that he has. Oh my fucking god, dude. How did that still hit me? Come on. Monka Omega. Yeah, Bargo's no joke, like, you need to actually, like, use notification wisely against them. Not like me, though, like, not like I did right now. Like, once you get debuffed, you just nullify yourself, and then you hit them again, right? Because there's, like, so much fumble and RR. It's actually crazy. Shit. Don't die to spirit totems. Spawning so many spirits. Yeah, around this level, anything that's like expansion content, such as, well, these elite, I mean, those Act 5, 6, and 7, right? And also totems can be pretty scary. You would be like better off just, I don't know, running SOT Pro there. And farming gear there instead, right? Just facing everything on DK. Yeah. I mean, Spellbreaker Beginner is kind of like the just get good build, right? It's super fast, but also a little bit rippy. And to not die, you, well, gotta get good, right? Kinda. Yeah, ghost crabs are dangerous as well. Like, Act 5 is pretty more cards, actually. It's not as bad as Act 6 or 7. But still... everything that's like undead is actually pretty scary. Like, the beasts are... except for Bargol, they're kinda easy to kill. But the undeads, like the Wendigo elites, and Wendigo spirits, the ghosts, the ghost crabs, they're pretty scary. And also these Wendigos here from this quest are pretty scary as well. It's pretty scary as well. Also if he gets healed by... oh my god, Bloodsingers and Vampiric elites, are you kidding me? So bad. Alright, we gotta go to a very scary place now actually. I know, right? It'd be nice to just get rid of him. Alright, so we're gonna go down here to the cellar, and there's a boss here. It's actually pretty scary, right? Like, she can't spawn, I think, either in this one or the other or something. I don't quite know, I don't really go here too often. Everest, Merrow, Hill, whatever she's called or he's called, I have no idea. I've seen lots of people die to him/her. Yeah, Wendigos are... like, look at all these debuffs, like, what the heck? Why am I stuck here? Oh, because I couldn't click on... why are there more crabs spawning here? Like... Wendigo guys are so... like, this thing here is so scary as well. Oh, that's the boss I have to kill. Like the elite. Or the hero, rather. There we go, that was... not rippy at all. Cup. No way to betray Coven. Yeah, you need them to, like, open the rift to save Agrum, right? That's the problem. But, I mean, Agrum is kinda useless though. But... I wanna betray Devil's Crossing, just join Cronny's gang or something like that. Really interesting. Like in a Grim Dawn MMO, right? You can like join the Cult of Cthon or join like Ethereals. It'd be so great actually. Skull on. Okay. Oh, that's a standard sandwich totem. Okay, that should be easy. Is there a way inside the basement of their home? Perhaps. Also, Brick Squad and Diabolic Tutor, welcome on, guys. Coming back to Grim Dawn after a while. Any builds you would recommend with the new patch? I mean, depends what you want to play. I mean, Vitality builds are still pretty strong, like Vitality casters. They got nerfed like a little bit compared to last patch, but still very, very strong. Like, I have a solo self-found beginner conjurer, for example, on YouTube, and that was probably one of the best, if not the best, beginner build overall, I would say, to be honest. OER? Oi of Reckoning? What is OER? EOR, you mean? Yeah. Ah yeah, it's so good, of course. It's not as crazy as like on release. Like the physical and lightning ones are definitely nerfed compared to them, but do you think Last Epoch is gonna be worth leveling? I mean playing? Probably. I think so. It looks like the most promising ARPG right now. Apart from, I mean, I don't know, maybe like D4 and PoE 2, but we know basically like nothing about those two games, right? Other than that, Brick Squad, you can try like Spellbreaker around Marketer Swords like I did right now, like for solo 7, that's not too bad either. And if you're playing softcore, that's like definitely very good as well. If you are playing hardcore, I would rather play like a tank or like yeah, like either a tank or like a Vitality caster, like maybe a pet build even, or like a Sork, like Sorcerers and Spellbinders are pretty nice as well actually. So we're gonna go with 2 Wild here actually. He will spawn the Ravager of Flesh, which has like a pretty good helmet that you can drop if you kill him. But I mean, don't do it now, you're gonna die, obviously. Like, Ravager's Smokehouse, super duper Smokehouse, it's like way stronger than Mokjogan even. Yeah, Torchlight 3 so far seems not really worth playing, that's true. Oh yeah, I've had like some people, for example, tell me, like one guy was leveling this as well alongside my videos, so like he's already like surpassed my leveling. He was playing Spellbreaker on hardcore as well. Says like this was like the fastest 1 to 95 he had, but then at 95 he died. But yeah, he had like lots of fun playing that. So I mean, on hardcore I would only suggest Spellbreaker if you're like actually an experienced player. Or you just like the challenge and you like doing night plays over and over until you die. Then, I mean, until you like make it. For that, I think Spellbreaker is like, it's like one of the best sort of self-found night plays for sure. You could also do like Dervish or Blade Master, but, or even Infiltrator, right? Those are fine as well. Or even Witch Hunter if you wanna like die even more often, I guess. But if you're playing softcore, Spellbreaker is pretty good. For sure, even as a like first character. I mean, you can also do. I mean, Purify is squishy for hardcore. I wouldn't say Purify is like squishier than a Spellbreaker, not much. It's kind of the same. When's the next PvP event? Not sure.
You've returned. You chose now the altar of Ratoshi.
Not sure yet,
Ever
but
since the deep beneath Ugda.
I can search around my pants now, right? Get the. Oh wait, no, I don't have them there, right? I just have them here. I could use Kubacabra now instead of like Fizz and Elemental. I would get Pierce, Aether, and Bleed. I mean, I don't need Elemental at all, right? So this is whatever. I don't need the bleed and pierce. So that's actually great. And Aether, but I don't need Aether, but... Yeah, I'm gonna do Scanning and get Spirit and stuff. That's actually fine. Like, yeah, my damage scales with Spirit anyway, not with Cunning, so... They're actually pretty good. Yeah, let's put these back to the stash. No, they're not bad. Maybe I can need them. Or like use them later, not sure.
It's safe with me. Promise.
And also we wanna like increase armor absorb now, right? So for that, we could, for example, use
Safe with me. Promise.
Ancient Armor Plate. You can also use Scaled Hide, right? That's not bad either. It's actually a little bit better for armor absorb. But also, Ancient Armor Plate does give you some, like, physique, which is like DA and HP as well. So, I don't know, I kind of like both. Like, it depends on the character a little bit, which one you want to go for in the end. But, either way, I want to pull some points from some specific things here, right? Such as... Maybe we can pull 1 point here for now.
I sense turmoil within you.
I'm gonna ask Mike when he has time again for like a PvP event, and then just do like a poll on like which kind of format you guys wanna play. We can do like polls on that, and also like polls on, yeah, just polls on that actually. That should be enough, right?
Stay strong.
I could put this to 24% chance to use. Let's try
Turmoil
that.
within you.
But that's maybe like a little bit too greedy. Let's put it down to actually just a 1 pointer for now.
Safe journey.
I need to like put some points somewhere else, like here. Put mirror to 7. 7 is really good for mirror actually. And then the last point into... I don't need conversion at all right now. Actually, back to inner focus, I guess. I want to soft cap this somehow at some point. Also, I need poison rust,
Come
right?
see what's left of my wares. Come see what's left of my wares.
I need a poison
See you around.
vet one from Tourist Crossing. There it is actually. Okay. Grim Dawn Battle Royale. I mean, I would actually play that if that was a thing. Oh yeah, I wanted to get rid of that augment like 10 years ago actually. Wait, these have augments as well, right? For rings such as Wraith's Scream. It's pretty good. Or Silvaria's Essence. Probably Silvaria's Essence is more important right now.
Iron well spent.
Put this here instead for the poison rust and also percent away. Am I revered a better home? I am now finally actually. Why did I not get the thing that I need there? So I wanted to get like double Ravager's Eye, right? Ravager's Eye is really good for basically all characters, right? At least as a filler, and also like sometimes BIS, right? That's one Ravager's Eye, gives you like 30% HP and DA, also BIS for pet builds actually. This way overall it like give me more HP than before, and also more DA. I'm like up to 2.9k DA at level 92, that's well, pretty crazy actually. I should maybe get rid of the Survivor's Ingenuity and get some more OA via the other ring augments, right? Like the Scream here is pretty good, or like another Savaria maybe.
Put it to good use.
Let's put one here and one here. We have 34% overcap and poison, that's pretty good. 28 on bleed, more than enough on Elemental for sure, Pierce enough here. Yeah, everything is enough except for maybe Vitality. Yeah, that seems good. So now let's catch up with some other what are they called? Quests, right? Yeah, also let me give you a proper level 92 Grim Tools here. The level 91 was kinda... Level 91 is kinda scuffed, right? There we go, level 92. Also welcome in Warbot. How are you? How are you? Yeah, gotta catch up with all these quests. Oh yeah, I should definitely kill Locksmith, right? Because of Locksmith daggers.
Well met.
Locksmith's daggers. Also, thanks for the follow. I mean, yeah, if you are a new player, you should also check out my YouTube. I have some beginner guides there as well. For, I guess, pretty much all topics that are like all Grindon related topics now. I think like only like 1 or 2 things are missing that I still wanna do. Go 94 or ban. Look. So yeah, I wanna check again if Locksmith, I mean we reset, right, so Locksmith should be a thing again. And maybe he's spawning this time. Wait, 9,395 month subscribers? Wait, what? Okay, where's Locksmith? Guys, do you see him? I don't see him. Locksmith, son. I guess he didn't spawn again. Man, I wanted to show you Locksmith fight with a spell, but I guess next episode then. He does. He has a dagger for Cold Shadow Strike. So that's actually a dagger I want on farm on this guy as well. Like for Spellbreakers you want Market Art Swords, Locksmith daggers, and Chest Runs. Those are like the 3 good items, like the 3 good green items that you can use. Yeah, like farming Locksmith is actually gonna be a thing later on this guy. Probably. That's why I wanted to like kill him already twice, but he didn't spawn 2 times already. Feels bad, man. He also has DMI nullify. It's more like a monster frequent, like he uses it very frequently. He doesn't like... It's not an infrequent. What are you talking about, Adios? It's an MF, not an MI. That's how good the daggers are, eh? Everything is an MF nowadays. Except for Nightbringer, I guess. Nightbringer form. Cool. Oh wait, Mythical Silver Sentinel shoulder guard. If you're playing softcore, you should be like really excited right now. This is pretty pog. 2-piece already. But yeah, I'm actually not sure on hardcore if I actually want to use them or not. Like they are pretty squished, right? I mean, if you have them in your stash though, and you want to like level another Spellbreaker at some point, like as a second character, something like that, and you don't have Loker set yet, they're pretty nice to equip at like level 82 to like level from 82 to 94. They're pretty good for that, for sure. Just nullify this guy for the elemental damage reduction, because he has some fire damage, right? I mean, he's most like Physical and Pierce, I guess, but he has some fire. Flame Wall of Mending, that's his MI, right? Flame Wall has like burn retaliation or something, or like fire retaliation, that's kind of weird. Oh well. So we're gonna... do this shrine here, right? And from that point on you could kill Magdrogon if you wanted to, but yeah, I mean not right now at this level and not with this gear. This inventory. Did I not click on it? What the hell? Offer, there we go. Take my offering. Okay. Yeah, never mind for now. I'll get to you later. Guardian Cynthia. Wait, who the fuck is that? Kill him? Yeah, we're gonna kill him later, not now.
I'll give you a good price on
I mean, I have like good lightning rust and cold rust for him. So like technically I mean no, I have like no damage and obviously no lifesteal, so I need like way more lifesteal and damage before we can face tank him.
Iron well spent.
But yeah, Breaker, like Spellbreaker should be
Go around. Go around. At least it appears yet not far.
like good against Lord Jordan. Yeah, it's like too much. I'm not even trying to get these overcap. I don't know, like all this gear that I found just has like so much elemental overcap. And this ability on top gives me more elemental overcap. I don't have like only 1 point here. Like I could have like even more overcap, but yeah, I mean it's almost not needed. You need like 80%. 80% lightning, and ideally also 80% cold, because I mean he doesn't deal a lot cold damage himself, but he spawns minions, right? And his minions deal cold damage. Or like no, not all of them, but there's like one. I think the Chill Tusk, like the frozen boar guy, the frozen boar. He deals cold damage, right? And it's not gonna kill you probably, but it's gonna hurt you quite a bit. If that guy hits you when you're like, when you have like 80% resistance reduction on you, or like rather 50% multiplicative. Like Morgan has 50% multiplicative resistance reduction to elemental, right? So it's like cut in half. Did I get a new cam? Yeah, I did actually. I might not have it set up properly yet. Like the lighting might be like a little bit too much. Maybe not. Cause like I mean the lighting is good like this, right? But it gets a little bit laggy when it's like too bright. I should just like get better lighting in my room, I guess. He did, but not for Twitch. Only for my OnlyFans. He's literally frozen all the time with that. Nice.
Have you do everything?
Yeah, let's do this cost as well. Yeah, my new cam arrived actually like on the day of the tournament, like a day before, like in the evening before the tournament, the PvP tournament. So like on Friday, not yeah, it arrived on Friday. Friday afternoon, evening, something like that. Did I ditch last epoch? I mean, not really, but I have stuff to do in Grim Dawn, you know. But yeah, we can go back to like a once a week Last Epoch stream soonish, I guess. I don't know, maybe like in 1 or 2 weeks. Where do I want to put this now? Oh yeah, here, right? Inner focus is what I want to go for. Also, I haven't done Hidden Path at all yet, right? Let's do Hidden Path right now. Yeah, that's true. Especially when like your computer is like optimized to like barely run Grim Dawn while streaming on like a decent quality. I mean, I'm playing on like medium or something, right? And for like everything else, for all other games, because they're not as well optimized as Grim Dawn, you just need a better computer. So like when I'm streaming Last Epoch, I need to like play on the lowest quality, and it's still lagging a little bit sometimes. And my CPU and GPU are like at 100%. You know, at 100%, basically all the time. So yeah, it's kind of feels bad to like play other games in Grim Dawn. At least while streaming. I could play like the other two, I guess, but I mean, stuff's before a new computer. Probably soonish either way, like probably at some point The thing is, right now... What the shit. And if I use the Twitch money I have, I could like easily get a new computer already. But it's more about like time to set up the computer, etc. Like I don't have really any time right now, because I have like exams coming up basically next week and stuff like that. So I don't really have time for anything like that. Don't all streamers get a free 10k PC? If I got a 10k PC, I would be in debt and also have no like. I wouldn't be able to pay my rent anymore, so I should probably not do that. Like, I don't want to go into debt, and also I don't want to, like, not be able to pay my rent anymore, right? So, like, I would have to, like, get a credit to, like, be able to pay my rent, so... Yeah, like, either way, I mean, that's not something I would like to do right now. Like, I will probably not pay more than like 1k for my new PC, or like my new parts from the new PC, cause yeah. From their parents. Oh, lol. Just get more money. Indeed, indeed. Two, one, no shot. Gotta move. So this guy can be a little bit scary because he has like the stacking fire, purple fire under your feet, right? And then once he like starts flapping with his wings, he will start hurting a lot as well. So yeah, make sure to save your mirror until he either starts flapping his wings or you get like damaged too much by his fire under you. But I mean, you can always just like move out of the fire, right? Like my current PC that I'm using right now was like 700 euros like 6 years ago. So yeah, it's not the best. And that's like including the case, I think. I'm not gonna hit level 94 today. I'm 93 now. I technically didn't hit 94 yet, right? So kill the Mad Queen or NA balls. You guys are debating me left and right all the time, dude. Holy shit. I should stop listening to chat. Okay, so again, same thing here as for Kubacabra, right? Don't do this at home. Just do this if you feel comfortable. Or like if you're playing softcore, do this, right? Do this and die, or like do this and kill it. But if you're playing hardcore, don't do this at home. Unless you're feeling crazy like me right now. Okay. I don't have enough damage to just face Tinker. Fuck, dude. Fuck. What is this? Easy. Yeah, don't do this at home. Don't do it. Don't do it! NA cancelled. It's not even worth it to do it on a breaker. Like, you only get Mad Queen's Claw, which is like really good on dervishes or witch hunters, but like it's useless for breakers. So yeah, don't do it. Just don't do it. For the teased zones, check the misadventure on the forums. Hardcore boss guide series. I mean, yeah, I kinda did one in my like for leveling, right? Like the second part of my how to speed level series, kind of like how to boss while speed leveling, right? Like the bosses that you have to face. It does explain that a little bit, but yeah, I could do like a proper one for like other bosses as well, right? And for like all the hard bosses in the game, such as Mad Queen, for sure, yeah. Check what? Grim Dawn Misadventure, number 171 on the forums. I didn't kill the troll here. Wait, where's the troll? Down here somewhere? Troll? Can you troll him right now? Oh, yes. No. Should be here. There he is, Polygore. I mean, also this guy is like not worth doing, but on a breaker at least. He has a MI as well, which is pretty good for like dervishes and witch hunters as well. The Baligore's Crusher. I also made a build around us on like recently. You can check it out on YouTube as well if you want to. Yeah, I have a i5 4440 right now, I think. So it's pretty similar, if not even worse than yours probably. I have like 16 gigs of RAM though. Yeah, 16. Because of... mainly because I was playing City Skylines. And that game needed like so much RAM to load for like all the mods. Yeah, yours are probably better than mine. I mean, I could play with like higher settings as well if I wasn't streaming, right? But it's like higher, very high as well. No. Alright, that seems to be a... yeah, that's gonna be a pretty long episode. Right. But that's fine. Just wanna do like everything. Except for maybe the Sentinel. I'm not sure if I wanna do the Sentinel. I mean, I killed Mad Queen, right? So I should also be able to kill the Sentinel, right? The Sentinel is kind of scary as well. If you don't wanna like do the Sentinel right now at this stage of the game, you can also like do it a little bit later. Like Sentinel on Ultimate is actually pretty monkus as well. Like the Sentinel from the Hidden Path. But yeah, let's include him here as well. Then we basically did everything from like Act 1 to 4 and 5, right? Then we only need to like do one episode for like Act 6 and like one for Act 7 maybe, or like one for 2, like one for both of them. And then like one for the dungeons, then one for SR, one for I don't know, like farming stuff probably. Because on a breaker I might have to like farm more than on the Dark One guy, because yeah, on Dark One set guy you just needed to like farm Dark One set and then you're fine, right? This guy might require like some additional farming, like SOT farming for rings, at least blue rings maybe, or even purple rings ideally. Like Locksmere daggers, right? Tristrafs. Also armor stuff is gonna be, well, random drops as well. Until we get SR set, I guess, but SR set is like hard to get as well, right? It's like SR60, so that's very hard to get. So something like a random Frosted Cuirass or like Frosted Mantle and maybe like the like mythical Fatten Mask, the 94 Fatten Mask. Or Bane of the Winter King, whatever it's not, like the Winter King helmet, right? Those are like pretty good helmets for breakers. Until then. 3 pieces R? I don't think it's worth it, no. Yeah, like if you go 4 piece, like if you go full SR, you obviously cannot use Elenas anymore. And Elenas is like crazy good for not like breakers as well. So yeah, SR set might not even be like the best way to do breakers now. SR set is pretty defensive though. It's very like good for hardcore. On softcore, yeah, just do like Elenas and like some other stuff, right? Don't need a SR set that badly anyway. So you can Eldritch Totem now, that's gonna be... it's quite a scary one, so let's clear out the other stuff first here. Also we are shattered and resistant. And enemies are resistant, so enemies have more elemental us and we have less damage. That's like terrible. Oh, these spawn like at Act 7 mobs? Holy shit, dude, this is so scary. Okay. There's an arcane in there and a time warped, right? I gotta deal damage, right? Somehow, at some point. Dude, if the mods weren't there, this wouldn't be as bad. Like the dungeon mods, the mutators. Oh, shit. Alright, let's kill the Arcane now. He has like this thing on cooldown, right? Also the Watchers, like Watchers in general are just aids, right? Oh, this was double time warped even? Holy shit, like time warped are as crazy, or like as scary, or even scarier than Arcanes actually. That's like huge, slow, etc. Also, so Theos, thanks for the follow, welcome on. Mythical Dreadchill's Grasp. That might be like a good piece of gear actually for this build, for sure. Like wet to cold conversion. I mean that's like really good for Reapers, not really that great for Breakers. But it does also have +3 to execution. The problem is though that I'm gonna lose my Aether and Kill Stress, which is actually fine. Also the Elemental Rust, but it's also actually fine, right? Yeah, I don't need any of these resistances. Just needed Poison Rust anyway, and this one has Poison Rust as well. So I'm definitely gonna use these at level 94, actually, for sure, like 100%. Alright, sounds good. Why don't you put 1 point to the Blade Barrier? I mean, yeah, you could, for sure. Could like put 1 point there and then put it here. I like it more on like damage over time builds or like two-handers than dual-wield melee attackers like this one though. Because if you don't have like good dot damage, then not gonna deal like any real damage while Blade Barrier, right? Like you're just gonna die after that, right? Or like rather, you just have to like keep on attacking, right? On a build like that usually. I mean, I didn't do that like in several cases though, as you could see. So I don't know. I just feel like ever since this like rune augment is a thing, like augments are like a thing. On builds like these, where you don't really have like good dot damage, I don't know. You're like better off like running around than like blade barriering, right? But yeah, it's probably like worth a 1-pointer. Probably. Like as a panic button, blade barrier, and like use mirror more offensively then maybe. Sure, I mean, could work for sure. I mean, I have like one spot open here, right? Could use that for blade barrier. I kinda don't like it. I mean, for example, with the last totem, I would not have used blade barrier there at all, even if I had it. Because if you're like fighting arcanes, and you blade barrier yourself, and then the arcane like hits you with a projectile, you're gonna be stripped all of, like, from all of your buffs and blade barrier, so... yeah, I don't know. You'll not be mobile against arcanes instead of it. But yeah, in general, like, blade barrier is not a bad ability. That's definitely okay. I mean, none of these are probably gonna better, like, none of these are ever gonna be better than my Kubacabra pants, unless I find like other Kubacabra pants, I guess. Maybe these are actually good though. I need the bleed on the Kubacabra pants though, the bleed runs. But yeah, these are not bad, these are better than these purple ones, or like these purple ones, right? I think so, yeah. I mean, like there is just like a self buff, right? So it should be able to strip. I mean, Arcane is also able to like strip you from Mirror of Eructus, right? Maybe not. Oh, I think so. So, oh yeah, the Sentinel. You wanna kill this guy fast. And if you can't, which I'm not gonna be able to here, because I have like trash damage because of the modifiers. Like once he spawns his crystals, you wanna like not fight him next to his crystal, right? Or like mirror up against his crystal. And then run a bit. And then like fight him somewhere where he doesn't have his crystal, right? Alright. Seems good. What am I doing? There we go. So, hidden path done once again. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh shit, don't kill me. Don't kill me, please. After getting Arcane, that's true, that's true. That's a good way to use it against Arcane. Like you do now, that's true. That's a good point. A good rip clip, you mean it's a Sentinel. Yeah, maybe it can't remove it, but I thought it would. I don't know. And if you're testing that, you could also test if it does remove mirror as well. And I think it should, but I don't know. Never actually like tried getting hit while being mirrored or like bait barriered. That's an ancient one. You can have your rep clip here. Let's see. AOM things won't cause. I just freeze them. Too many hugs. Stop it. Yeah, freeze is so OP against these guys actually. It's crazy. Cobra's Frenzy. Wait, that's a cold weapon, right? I mean, Cobra's kinda good, but also bad. Like, it seems like a good thing, like a good weapon. But it's actually not. Because like market darts are even better than Cobras. Or rather, like even market darts are better than Cobras. And market darts are like not hard to get, right? And not really like hard to like get a good one, right? That is, and like Cobra needs a buff, I think. It's just I don't know. Like builds using Cobra are like super squishy in a way. Like full Cobra at least. And it's like a Ring of Steel stat, right? Maybe just Ring of Steel is like a buff for like higher levels, I don't know. At least for like one-handers like Cobra. Ring of Steel is kind of fine for like a two-hander, but it's not really that great for one-handers, right? Or they should maybe like try to make the bleeding part of Cobra set that great that you can actually like use it as like a hybrid cold bleeding set, right? Because right now the bleeding part of Cobra is kinda omega lol. Like it might as well not be there, it's just like thematic, I guess. Just freeze them, right? Alright. Another quest done. Oh yeah, chests like these are one-shot chests, right? So you have like a guaranteed unique, I think, per chest. At least an ultimate. Which is like almost always a legendary, I believe, an ultimate at least. Cobra and Morganath Tricksters. Right, Cobra and Morganath together. Or like, you mean separate?
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Wait, are you talking about like Cobra and Morganath in one build or two builds?
See you around.
Posture check. Turn to Father Carmen, and then also do the last quest here, the Herd of Destruction quest, right? And we're done for this episode, I think. And actually, I lied. I'm gonna be level 94 then, right? I guess I'm not gonna farm 20 blooms for my Reaper done today. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Happens. Okay, 94 means 94 gear is available now. Which means, yeah, we're gonna do like another switcheroo here later. Use at least these gloves. And maybe some other stuff as well. Like, oh yeah, I have like an Elena necklace and stash, right? Yeah, for sure. There's gonna be some stuff switch around there. Oh well, this episode is gonna be way too long. But I guess it's fine. Time for some seal farming here. Just gear up for it. Just get gear. Just get good gear. This place is so good for seal farming, it's nothing else comes close, it's crazy. Right, don't you have to like, I mean yeah, you can put it in personal stash, right? Doesn't have to be shared stash, right? Of GD stash, I think. Cup. That works perfectly for solo Saffron. Monkas. Alright, let's try to not die here one last time. I mean, I'm gonna try to not die like lots of times actually. Wrath of Tenebris. I mean, should we roll the Sentinel instead and just roll it like Solo Sapphire and Chaos of Reckoning, right? What the fuck? Alright, Chilling Grip of Hagarat. Oh, that's a good one as well. Yeah, we're getting all the good items now actually. So, yeah, either this one or that one, right? Oh wait, I fucked this up. Not this one, not this one, not... Or actually, yes, this one, maybe. Not this one, not this one, not this one, not... When I have the good items here, or like, probably not this one either. Honestly, maybe not this, not sure. LE stash. I don't have LE tools, that's for sure. I mean, it already has LE tools, right? That's pretty good. But I mean, at least, I mean, Last Epoch should not have it, right? Because Last Epoch will have servers, probably. At least when you're playing like online, then you cannot use it. Don't get hit by the rocks, by the way, they hurt. As some other people have tried out already. Ever play mods? I've actually not played a single Grim Dawn mod so far. But I might do it at some point, yeah. I don't know, for me, most of the time it's like, when I want to play Grim Dawn, I just want to play Grim Dawn. If I want to play other things, I would just want to play like other games. Right? So that's like the main reason why I haven't checked out any Grim Dawn mods yet. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna check them out in the future though. Like, the mods are pretty good, and I should probably check them out at some point and play them. But yeah, so far I have not. Sure not to. Sure not to. Or I can issue. Sure not to. Alright, our Eye of Kovak. Got it. Then we also gotta kill the Herald of Destruction in the Deadman's Cult, or like next to that, right? Nidia Mar mod. And is that a Grim Dawn mod as well? Yeah, interesting. Actually not heard about it so far. So in this place you gotta be a lot careful as well. I mean, don't wanna stand on Aether ground for too long. Inquisitors of Torrents. Inquisitor's Prefix is unfortunately not the best for the bat weapon, I would say. Unless you wanna like play a Deceiver? Wait, can you play Deceiver with us even? Huh. Maybe. Maybe not. Badass warrior, that's the green floor, I know, right? killed gods, or like killed avatars and incarnations of gods, still dies to green 4. Seems good. Green 4 to OP, please North. But I didn't do Pine Barrens yet, what the heck? Oh well. Maybe next episode. I'm not gonna do it today anymore. I think I'm totally done here. This episode is way too long already.
I'll give you a good price if you got left.
Actually, I'm just gonna gear change at like the next episode, I think, at the start of the next episode. I'm gonna do like Pine Barrens and then like gear change on the next episode, so just gonna hand in these quests and that's it. You wish this wasn't SSF? I mean, at some point we can transfer those into like a non-SSF guy, right? That's like fine at some point later. After like killing Mogdrogan or something like that, right? Alright. So we basically did everything in Act 1 to 5 except for Pine Barrens, I guess. Oops. And also not the dungeons either yet. Come Mogdrogan then, right now. Maybe next year. I mean, maybe next episode. No, not next episode, but like
I'll give you a good price.
it's gonna like take a couple of episodes until we actually kill Mogdrogan. I mean, I did the same on the Conjurer as well, right? I was like, what, episode 16, 17, something like that, where I killed Mogdrogan. So yeah, it will happen for sure at some point. I think I'm just gonna put these into shared stash. I'm not gonna pull from shared stash obviously, but I'm just gonna put them here. Because I don't need them at all, ever on this guy, for sure. Might be good actually. Might be better than the ones I have, maybe. Alright, let's put this here, this stuff here. That's gonna be like the gear I need to check out, except for that one. Such as the Elena's necklace, etc, etc, right? This ring, maybe the gloves, one of these two, right? Shoulders, maybe these, right? Instead of the ones I have right now. But yeah, that will be done on the next episode of this solo Spellbreaker. So, yeah, thank you so much everybody for watching on YouTube as well. And I'll catch you around on the next episode. Take care and remember rule number 1. Just don't get hit and just don't die.